Hey beauties, it's Lo back with Lo and Behold Beauty coming with you with this eye look from Jaclyn, from the new Jaclyn Hill Vault collection, using the Ring the Alarm palette and only use one shadow out of the Take Me Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned and keep on watching.
Okay, so before I get into the information about the transition shade, I just want to tell you what primer that I'm using. This is my first time using the P. Louise base Rumor number 2. So yes, I finally got my hands on that. And this is actually my second time using it. The first time I used it with the Dark Magic palette, and I like it. It does stand up to the hype of what everyone says that it do. So yeah, I like it. Um, so anyway, my transition shade is this coral slash peachy tangerine shade. Um, that I posted from the BH Cosmetics. Bear with me, guys. I suck at doing voiceovers, talking. That is why I play music. So I'm trying to grow. So bear with me. But as listed, I'm using a Morphe M433 brush just to pack it on and then start blending it up. And I don't have much lid space. I just got all that fat meat up there, so that's where I focus my eyeshadow at. It's up there on that fat meat. And I'm trying to work on not getting it so close to my eyebrows. My brows are not done. I pretty much just lined them with a pencil, just something quick, so that way I had an idea of how I wanted to lay my brows for afterwards. Because now I'm trying to work on doing my eyebrows after my eyeshadow look. Because when I do them before, I always end up messing them up by getting the primer and stuff like that inside of them, and by the end of doing my makeup, they never look right. So yeah, trying something different. Bear with me. I'm growing, y'all. Okay. So yeah, just pack that transition shade on and just blend it out until I felt where I wanted to stop at. Just using that Morphe M433 brush. And I just want to mention that I know that it probably drives some of you crazy, if anyone's OCD like me, that I am creasing my primer. Oh yeah, and back up. My P. Louise base is unset, so it was wet. The reason why I will allow mine to crease, like where I'm applying that second eyeshadow at, that frame, is because I don't need that lid space where my natural crease is, because I'm going to end up cutting that out. That's something else that I learned on the way. It's no point in me putting eyeshadow down there, because when I do a cut crease, it's just a waste of product. So I'll be trying to only focus my eyeshadow primer on that fat meat whenever I'm doing a cut crease, if that makes sense. Because putting eyeshadow, trying to avoid it creasing is pointless for me, because the only part that I really need to work on is just that fat meat at the top. It's kind of hard to explain, but as you all start watching more of my upcoming videos, it's going to start making more sense, because that's the method that I'm using going forward. But I'm using frames still in the Ring the Alarm palette, with the M433 brush that I packed it on, and then I'm using the Morphe 506 brush just to get in the crevices to kind of blend it out. And I didn't do my other eye on camera, but I had difficulties doing my right eye for some reason. I actually made it darker. So if you guys look at the end of the video, um, the eye look kind of came out darker because I had packed that framed color, that kind of like plum shade, a little too dark. So yeah, end up kind of looking battered and beaten. So just gonna blend that out, and then once I get it blended out to where I like it, I'm gonna go back in with the peach shade back over top of that plum shade, just to get rid of the dark purple plum shade harsh lines, so that way it be smooth, and then I'm going to go in and cut it. Alright, so here I'm just using a Q-tip and some makeup remover, the Garnier Micellar Water, and just getting that extra eyeshadow off so that way I don't have to use a lot of concealer when I do my cut crease. And because anytime like the reds and things like that, it bleeds through the concealer and then you end up having to pack on a lot. So first I'm using my Prolonged Wear Concealer just to carve my cut crease out, but then I'm gonna go in with the P. Louise base as the actual base for the eyeshadow to stick to. And here I'm laying the concealer at my lash line so that way I know how high my cut crease go. And I'm still working on perfecting my cut crease. Like I said, I'm still growing to learn it. And sometimes I can just cut my crease really quickly some days, and some days I struggle, like today was a struggle. The brushes that you're going to be seeing me use for this cut crease is just some painting brushes to come from Walmart. I had actually got them for my daughter. She was doing something and she needed some paintbrushes, and I saw a few of them in there that I liked for my makeup, and I was like, huh. And I actually love them because they're very stiff, they're firm, but they also move, very well to work good for a cut crease. So yeah, little pack of brushes for like $4 or $5. I don't remember how many brushes came in there, maybe like 5 or 6 of them. This is another one that came out of that set as well. So again, I'm just going to use the Prolonged Wear Concealer just to carve it out, just to shape it. And then I'm going to go in with another Morphe brush. And I'm not sure, unfortunately, the numbers is gone on my Morphe brush of how, no, I'm sorry, I take that back. It's another Morphe brush later on that I'm not going to have the numbers for. But anyway, I'm sorry. Bring it back low. I'm going to use a Morphe concealer brush just to pack on the P. Louise base. Okay, now we're there. Also, heads up, this was supposed to have been like an eyeshadow and a face video, but unfortunately, the face part was not coming out so well because it was storming, lightning, thunder, and everything. So yeah. So the end of this video is very all over the place and very choppy, and I do apologize for that. Again, I'm working on my editing skills. I'm trying to get there to learn how to edit better. So please bear with me. So this is basically goes into like a one eye look or just an eye look, but not into the face look like a get ready with me of what I initially wanted to be. So just a heads up that the end is going to kind of be all over the place, and I'm sorry for that ahead of time.
Make sure to be available, but you act like you have no time control. You've been calling me for weeks now. Tonight I'll pull your card. I hope you can keep up and that you're not just playing hard. You've been calling me for weeks now. Tonight I'll pull your card. I hope you can keep up, 'cause I plan on showing no regard. Pull up, show up, cut up. Let's see how swing that thing. Essentially, I hope that you are sensing me and my body, wanting to see what you can bring. You've been singing your tribute of everything you can contribute. Let me see your number one attribute. You've been calling me for weeks. I hope you've got something to show me. If you're not hearing this, I'll just grab my phone. you've got something to show me.
Alright, so right here is about where it's going to start getting choppy at, because I ended up going out of frame when I did that my outer V. I go in with the color framed on my outer V with the Morphe 506 brush right here, and end up cutting it off because I end up putting my head down and go out of frame, so I apologize for that. And then I apply my eyeliner off camera because I struggle at my eyeliner and eyelashes still. So that was done off camera, and again, this is just where the video just don't know what happened. Amateur skills is what happened. We'll say that, okay? But basically, I just applied frame in the outer corner, just packed it on, gave it kind of like a smoky effect, just a little bit thin line of liquid NYX liner, nothing too bold. All right, and then using another NYX white liner, I'm going in my waterline. And here I also had issues because my studio is outside in a shed, because that's where I have like my hairline stuff and everything, and it's just where that way I don't have to break down all my makeup stuff, re-put it up and all of that. So I work outside in the shed. AC unit, fan blowing and everything, so it's hot. So with the fan blowing in my face, my eyes is watering. So doing my bottom lash line on camera also did not work out well. So I tried to get that in. But yeah, so that's why this end clip, doing my face and waterline, it just became so choppy and over the place. Between my eyes kept tearing up. They just had enough of me wiping them. It was also hot. So yeah, it was just so much going on, storming and everything. So I just tried to make the most of what I can do for the moment. So I'm going in, this is a Wet n Wild brush. It's a cheap dollar brush that you can get from like Dollar Tree or something. Wet n Wild or Elf, one of the two. I'm sorry. It's a smudging brush, and framed again, going in on my bottom waterline, and smoking that out. And then I go in, and I believe with Lolly, and I mix those in and blend those in together.
Well, I might go back inside.
Alright.
Or you're gonna stay out with you.
Go ahead and talk. I'm good.
Okay. Love you.
That's my Princess Naya. She has the biggest heart in the world for her family. Like that's all she has a huge, a deep heart. She worried about others, her family, the world, before she even worried about herself. She just wants everybody to be okay and happy. And I love that about her. So here, what I'm doing, I'm going back in the framed, and Lolly, I'm mixing those in to get that smoker outer line. Kind of like a hit and miss piece again because my eyes kept watering. And this is pretty much the end of the clip, unfortunately. It's just going to pretty much cut off, and then it's going to just show you the finished look of my lips. I apply my lashes offline as well, and do my wig on. So I hope you guys just overall like the look. I do have another video that I have to edit and put up, so I'm still working on my editing skills. Again, bear with me. I'm trying to get better by each one. So I hope that you like it. Thumbs up. Be more than welcome to leave any advice down below, because I use the Wonder Shelf and More program to edit with. If you got any ideas on how to make it more smooth sailing instead of more choppy, again, let me know. I'm always open for suggestions. And once again, thank you so much for watching, beauties, for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, click that subscribe button. I'm working on getting consistent, have a new video once every week.
Bottle up and come over to the crib. I'll have the game on and 2 cups ready to be filled. I'll have my jersey on and of course it's not your team. Throwing in my comments about how your team is weak. Picture this, me and you together